That was a fantastic submission. Thank you so much for that last one. That was great. I'd love to see a couple nukes here, and ICYFAR, your freaking awesome replays. Of course, pure ghost victory, proving that he is not a basic bitch. Whereas the basic bitch left the game even though he was up in supply. Psychological defeat, as Wrench the Monkey says in chat. Absolutely spot on. Spawning up here in the top right hand side, representing Beef Yo. It is a yellow bird. Beef Yo. I really want that clan. I want that clan name. I wish Bacon Yo would have fit as the clan tag. Spawning down here in the bottom left hand side, representing 1 vs M. It is Kahuna Tuna. For a second I thought that was like Hakuna Matata, like a play on Hakuna Matata, and then I realized it's just Kahuna Tuna. Kahuna Tuna. That's actually a very fun game. And the clan name is literally just 1 vs many. That's cool. I like the little icon. That one triangle facing off against all those other triangles. Noise. Of course, guys, usually there is only one basic bitch in each replay and one ICYFAR submitter who is the non-basic bitch, who is the one using only those fancy units. And are we going to see a Dragonite build? Are we going to see double proxy robo down here? Because I think we might. It's only mining from 1 gas right now, but definitely going to be something proxy down here from Yellowbird. So I have a feeling Yellowbird's the one who submitted this replay. Probably not going to be building any Zealots or Adepts or Stalkers. Sorry, I'm still just laughing about that nuke. I love going to first person camera when some cheesy shit like that is happening to them. And you can just imagine how angry they are. And like, not just that, but they're absolutely perplexed. And guys, we might actually have a double submission. I think both of these guys right now are looking like they actually, no, there is a reactor, so Kahuna's probably going to be building Marines, but it's proxied a factory up here, up against a proxied 2nd and 3rd gateway for Yellowbird, but no, okay, there we go, Warp Gate research is on the way. For a second I was like, is he not going to make Warp Gate with proxy gateways? I don't even know. I think Kahuna's just going to send Widow Mines into the main base at the same time, and Yellowbird is making Adepts. So I don't know how Kahuna can possibly win this game because he's built a reactor, but he can't use it because they're all basic units that come out of a reactor barracks. Okay, Kahuna's building a starport, has the factory up there building a tech lab. Oh, okay. Armory. Oh, yeah, there's an armory. Okay, we're going to see a Thor rush, boys and girls. We are going to see a Thor rush. Now, very possible the starport swaps onto that reactor. I get the feeling Kahuna keeps looking back at his barracks, and he's just like got this like wistful look in his eyes, and he's like, I really just want to build Marines. They're a good general unit. There's nothing sadder than a Terran player that doesn't get to build Marines, guys. That shit is very saddening, very, very depressing, you know. Usually that's all Terran players know how to do, so when they can't do that, it's just like watching a child who's just dropped his ice cream on the floor. He's got that upside down smile thing. What do you call that? Frown? Something like that? Yeah, something along those lines. Of course, a single Widow Mine building, that's not a Thor. That's like a miniature version of a Thor with 4 legs that only shoots once. So there we go. The Thor is on the way now. And double medevac. Okay. So he's like, if you snipe down 1 medevac that I'm using to micro the Thor, I'll have a 2nd one. And he's just like, yeah, my barracks can like scout and shit too, man. Check it. Oh no, he's just gonna go back to the base. We've got mass Adepts and Resonating Glaives building. Yellowbird here has been reading the Terran complaint forums and has been like, I hear they say Adepts are bullshit. So I'm just gonna make Adepts on 1 base and fucking mass them. And still, oh, Widow Mine right there, man. But he has no idea. Yellowbird getting some casual long-distance mining on as well. I think would be more efficient just to mine the main base. Either way, that's cool. Uh-oh, there's no defense at home, guys. 6 Adepts are here. Okay, the Thor's out, along with 8 SCVs and 2 medevacs. And here we go, the Adepts are going to hit the wall. We've got double Liberator on the way as the last line of defense. Thor, 8 SCVs and a Widow Mine coming up towards that main base. We've got 4 Adepts there. Glaives is not quite done. And let me tell you this, Adepts do not do a lot of damage to Thors, guys. The Thor drops there into that base, starts to one-shot those probes. The Adepts shading on into that mineral line. Oh, God, it's going to be a massacre. Those Adepts starting to tear apart that SCV line. He's actually taking down the Cybercore. Wants to stop Stalkers warping in, I guess. But oh man, Thor, you need to fight the fighting units. He's killing the Cybercore. Why is he killing the Cybercore? What is he doing? The repair is good, but the SCVs are starting to fall a little bit. Oh my god, the Thor is just not taking damage. The Thor, oh my god, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who's just downed a bucket of steroids. Oh, and the probes aren't even fighting. The Adepts are like trying to run away at this point. All the SCVs, only 2 of them have died. They're still repairing. Okay, the Thor finally starts to take some serious damage there. Those probes getting some surface area, and the Thor's getting low. He's getting low. He's gonna go down. The Thor goes down. Arnold Schwarzenegger, no matter how many steroids you take, eventually you will go down. At the end though, it is 11 probes versus 15 SCVs. Is there another Thor on the way just yet? No, there is not. We've got Double Liberator in the main, but the Natural's being forced to lift down there. We've got another command center, but it hasn't even got the money to turn into an orbital right now. He's gonna have to do that soon. He's gonna try and drop that. We've got Double Lib there. It's Double Lib versus 8 Adepts. Okay. And there's nothing that shoots up for Yellowbird. And he's lost the Cyber Core. Wait, was this the plan? He's like, I'm gonna Thor rush. I'm going to kill your Cybercore, and then I'm going to make Liberators. It's the perfect plan, because you can't make things that shoot up. The Liberated siege up and actually get 3 Adepts there. We've got that Cybercore rebuilding right now, but he is mining. He's mining okay. Meanwhile, these Adepts are about to tear apart this SCV line. Kahuna Tuna's trying to get out of there. He is proving he is not a basic bitch. Yellow Bird massing Adepts is proving he is the most basic of bitches. But it looks like the Liberators, they've got the air superiority right now. Yellow Bird cannot shoot up. These guys are definitely not the ultimate Frisbee champions that I expected them to be. Can't actually get that to aerial height. And the depot block on the wall stops the shade. The Adepts have to back off. And Kahuna Tuna casually mining with about 6 SCVs. Is there another Thor? Build another Thor! You've still got the tech for it. You know you want to. Oh god, 4 Stalkers have warped in. This game is dicey right now. That Widow Mine is going to go down. Those Stalkers managed to take it out. Double Liberator still in the middle of the map though. We've got these gateways on the left-hand side. I mean, he could drop mules. He could make a second orbital, and then Kahuna will have the stronger income. If he gets double mules dropping, he's actually in a good spot. We've got a robotics on the way. Yellowbird is looking for the proxy right now. He's like, where the fuck did that Thor come from, man? He's got to find it, but it's too late. The Liberators have already sieged up on it. He sees the Freedom Zones. He spots the tech lab. I'm not sure if he's noticed it just yet, but he will in the near future. And, oh my god, this fucking game, man. This is fantastic. This is my kind of StarCraft right here. It's where the player with the most planning and intelligence wins. It's definitely not a massive shit fight. Definitely not. Honestly, lots of skill does go into these situations. It is hard to adapt on the fly. He spotted the tech lab on the minimap and he's like, wait a second. Oh no, he's going to walk into the freedom zones. No, there's too much freedom there, buddy. There's too much freedom. Oh, the Liberator's actually on siege. 1 Liberator, it looks like it might go down almost. Oh god, Thor's about to pop out. Thor is surrounded right now. The Liberator's going to come back to try and support him, though. The Stalkers and Adepts. The Adepts just do nothing, man. These Frisbees are bouncing off that thick armor plating. Oh, man. And, oh, my God, the Thor. The micro and the Thor. No. Oh, my fucking God. Kahuna Tuna shows he's got the big kahunas. Big kahunas. Big kahunas. And actually does really well there. 2 Stalkers have warped in on the front for Yellowbird. And actually, Yellowbird might be able to intercept this medevac. Remember, if that Thor drops out, it's going to get fucked on, guys. These Stalkers right there. Oh, God, that Thor. Oh, Kahuna Tuna, you need to boost right now. But, oh, my God, the Thor goes down in the medevac. He was coming back to get a repair, but doesn't manage to get it. The Stalkers are like, yeah, we did pretty well for ourselves. And I've got a prism as well. And Kahuna Tuna's like, yeah. You forgot about your mineral line, buddy. Still got Double Liberator. And these guys are about to bring down more freedom than the entire United States military on wherever they choose to go next. We have got Double Liberators just fucking destroying everything. They're like, who needs some freedom? Because it comes in the form of a high-powered Concorde cannon, which I've always been confused about because it kind of looks like a laser, but I've decided it's like a magnetic cannon just to fit in with the whole idea of Terran. Because if Terran have lasers, they're not really Terran anymore, right? You ever seen a redneck with a laser gun? Shit's just stupid. Only time that worked was that like final kind of terrible episode of... Well, it wasn't terrible, but pretty average episode of Firefly. Where there's like the dude who's just like, I'm on this shitty planet. And I'm in a Western and I have a laser pistol. And I'm going to try and steal babies from these prostitutes. That shit was crazy, man. Actually, prostitutes is meant to be the offensive term, I heard. Apparently it's whores now. This is what someone told me the other day on International Whores Day. I don't know if that's true or not. Let me know in the comments and in the chat. These are the important things that one needs to know about life. These Liberators still raining down freedom. And the Stalker Elevator is good. The Stalker Elevator is actually really nice here. Oh, he's going to get the SCVs trying to get this around. They don't quite get it. The Stalker's kicking ass right now, man. These SCVs are doing work, though. They are starting to fall, though. Good micro from Yellowbird. It's ringing around a Rosie here. Kahuna Tuna just trying to pursue, but Yellowbird starting to tear apart the economy. Of course, the long-distance mining on those probes will get enough money to warp in a few more units. Not a lot, though. Oh, the Stalker's just dodging these zones. They are going super agile right now, and oh... These Liberators just won't die. It's a mixture of repair and dodging freedom zones right now. But the repair, if he just focuses it, I think they'd go down. But he keeps doubting himself. And finally, he's just like, fuck it, I'm just going to kill the SCVs, man. Yellowbird's microing pretty damn well here to keep these 5 Stalkers alive. He knows he's got almost no mining at home. It's all reliant on these 5 Stalkers just making the magic happen right now. And it looks like, there we go, a few more of these SCVs are going to go down. Back up on the other side of the map. Remember, guys, Yellowbird is still mining right now. Kahuna Tuna might actually lose this game. Oh no, this is actually a disaster if that happens. Of course, he does have a Thor up on his side of the map. And it's actually going to start flying back over here to try and rescue this base. Kahuna Tuna sieges up once more, but Yellowbird is on point. Just keeps on dodging so well. Starts to shoot the barracks. Just click on the Liberator at this point, man. Please. Just click on the Liberating. There's nothing that can shoot you except it. But he's taken too long. And now the Thor is here. The Thor's going to start fighting those Stalkers. He realizes, wait a second, 1 Thor versus 7 Stalkers is probably not the best fight. He's going to have to get that repair going. And there we go. Now it's really tough for Yellowbird. A Liberator combined with a Thor. The Thor actually getting blocked by those SCVs a little bit, though. Was having a bit of trouble. Oh, the Liberator does get a Stalker down. And +1 vehicle armor has actually finished for the Thor. Kind of humorous upgrade to be getting in this situation. But hey, I think it counts for the Liberator as well, right? Because those air armors upgrades are doubled. And oh, the Stalker's trying to fight against this Thor, but the Thor is just blasting him apart, man. Arnold Schwarzenegger's other brother. I don't know. What is that guy from Pumping Iron? Oh shit, it's Lou Ferrigno, man. This is Lou Ferrigno on steroids. That's his fucking name. He's just like kicking some ass. He's doing well. And I think Kahuna Tuna should win now. He's got all these SCVs just chilling on this side of the map, which he wanted to be mass repairing the Thor on the attack, but the Thor had to fly all the way home. These Liberators still sieging up that base, and I mean, right now, what have we got? We've got a Stalker and a Warp Prism, so I think Yellowbird's time is running out of the hourglass. I think he's kind of screwed. Kahuna Tuna finally making it work, but Jesus, that was a hectic fight for a while there. So hats off to Yellowbird for trying to make it happen, and also for just making use of this tiny space around the Freedom in order to black market those minerals into that base. Oh, Hero Stalker's going to get some revenge. Does take down that Liberator, is going to start shooing away the other one as well, and he's going to reestablish mining in that main base. Kahuna Tuna does back off there, does start to take down this proxy. He says, about time to get rid of your forward reinforcement point, mate. I am done dealing with that shit. Of course, he did lose one of his command centers, Kahuna Tuna, earlier. Did struggle quite a bit. We'll see how that goes. As if Lou Ferrigno was never not on steroids. Yeah, he's a big boy, man. He's a big boy. What do we got? What have we got? Yeah, there's just nothing, man. Yellowbird's dead. All right. It's time for Kahuna Tuna to close this one out. Kahuna Tuna's gonna come in with a victory march after the absolute chaos that this game has been. Double Liberator and a Thor. He's got his little repairing bros that are gonna be coming in. And here we go, guys. The final countdown. I've got giant cannons. The Thor is gonna kill everything. I love those Thor guns, man. Boop, boop. And yeah, it's over. A single Immortal's about to pop out. Oh my god. No, it's got to get out. Okay, it does barely get out, but I don't think an Immortal beats a Thor. I think it's like pretty close because of the barrier. Like I think the Immortal can almost beat it, but with the 2 Stalkers, maybe Yellowbird's gonna come in. You gotta focus the Thor. Don't focus the SCVs. Oh man, the Thor's focusing the Prism as well. Both of these guys having very weird choices of targeting right now. The Liberator's gonna siege up. That's the real problem for Yellowbird. Even though all the SCVs go down, that Immortal cannot survive that many magnetic Concord cannons. Thor's blasting his way through as well. All the SCVs went down, but it was a little bit too little too late. And even though there's a few more Stalkers warping in now from this, it is just a little bit too little. The Thor is going to blast his way through those Stalkers. The Liberators kill the last probes, and what a hard-fought battle from Yellowbird. But at the end of things, he is a basic bitch. And Kahuna Jr. says, I am no basic bitch. Wins that game. Absolutely destroys it. GG. Well played. That was pretty fantastic. And finally, guys, the final game from today. We have a PvP between... Oh, it's Minkata. Minkata versus Zero. So that's going to be a fun one. Let's hop into this final game of today's ICYFAR. Of course, for you guys just tuning in, next week's challenge. So if you guys who want to get your games cast in next week's I Cast Your Freaking Awesome Replays challenge, that is going to be Obamacare. Give your units the first-class healthcare they deserve. Minimize casualties. Make use of healing, regeneration, and repair to nurse your troops back to health. No manling or zealot left behind. Send submissions through to aonblue95@gmail.com. Information is down in the YouTube description as well as in Twitch chat. And there is a maximum of 2 replays submitted per person, to make sure that my lovely moderators don't have to go through 4,000 replays. Thank you very, very much, guys. Of course, let's spawn into this last game. Let's introduce these players. Spawning down here in the bottom left-hand side, the red Protoss player. It is Zero. Spawning up here in the top right-hand side, the blue Protoss player. It is, representing Clan Hot Damn, Minkata. And Minkata there has come out with a bit of chat already. He said, I don't know if you can handle my hearts, though. I'm no basic bitch. And already stating, of course, that Minkata is going to be the one not building any basic units this game. Going to be trying to make it work. Has a lovely little carbot picture there of a very happy Hydralisk. Just kind of strange for a Protoss player, but fair enough. Zero here, just kind of macroing on up. Has a nice little bit of pylon spread around this mineral line. And we are going to see that probe coming in for Minkata. Protoss healing lol, says Niesco. Regeneration, mate. Regeneration. So what I'm talking about is you got to keep those units alive, right? So obviously for Zerg, you could do something like the famed Suppy Ultralisk. By the way, guys, okay, so I probably should have talked about that at the start of the show. Do you guys remember the Suppy Ultralisk? I know a lot of you probably don't remember it. It's from 2013. There was this game where he was playing against Axiom's Heart, and Heart got way ahead of him on this Belshare Vestige game. Oh, you filthy fucker. Wait a second, but he doesn't even have a forge. There's no follow-up to this. Alright, hold the story about Suppy. I'll talk about that later. He's just building the Cybercore now. Oh my god, this is like the perfect wall-off where like Zero is going to be freaking out so hard right now. And Minkata's just like, actually, I don't even have a mothership core or I don't have a mothership core or a forge. So this is just a fake out, man. I'm just building pylons in your base for fucks and giggles. Is that a thing for shits and giggles? Fuck, I'll let them finish. Oh my god, Minkata. I get the feeling that Minkata's a Zerg player. We got a Hydralisk picture on the Nexus. We've got him doing a pylon rush, but he loses the probe and he starts the forge after the pylon's finished building. And now he's going up against a 3-gate Protoss who's still building, an economy. He's up at 22 probes. He's just completely frozen on probe production. And he's got 4 gateways, but if he's not a basic bitch, what can he use 4 gateways for? What? Are we going to see 4-gate DT or something? Like, but there's no Twilight Council. Like, you got to get some. You can go DTs or High Templar. He starts a Twilight Council now. This is amazing, Minkata. Oh my god, I'm really hoping this is not a victory, just because I like there to be not victories in there. But at the same time, if he wins this game, it's just going to be like the silliest thing this century. So I kind of want that equally as well. I just don't see how you can possibly win when you take this long to tech up and you invest in 4 gateways. Yeah, he really needs a tasteless pylon here to go with his Artosis pylon. But for now... Oh, okay, yeah. Someone wants to build a DT shrine in the corner of the map, don't they? I think. No, the probe's just going to piss off for now. So let's see what he goes for. He's got that Templar Twilight Council finished. Here we go. Yeah, it's going to be a DT DT shrine in the corner. +1 weapons on the way. Of course, very important for DTs because it allows them to... No, I'm pretty sure they just... Oh, actually, it might actually make the difference between 3-shotting units and 4-shotting against like Stalkers, Adepts, and Zealots. I was joking. I was like, I'm pretty sure you don't need +1 weapons for DTs. And I was like, wait, I think that actually might be important. Cannons going down in the mineral lines as well. Minkata's just chilling. He's just chilling, man. Zero here has got the triple Stargate. And an Oracle is on the way. Oh, well, thank God for Minkata building cannons. Otherwise, he would be so screwed, right? But Oracles are kind of shitty detection. There's no Forge, and there's no Robo. So Zero is going to be fully reliant on Oracle's Revelation in order to reveal the DTs. I think we are going to see the most basic bitch, non-basic bitch build ever out of Minkata. And I get a sneaking suspicion deep down in my tummy that it's actually going to work. I feel like... Oh, Zero, you gotta build more oracles if you're gonna do this, man. If you use that energy and you don't have revelation, you're screwed. Even if you've only got one revelation, you're screwed. This probe from Minkata is just chilling here. He's like, yeah, it's all good, brother. Just gonna hang out, making my 4 gateways, looking good. Cannons in the mineral line, and Zero's like, oh, what the fuck, man? Could hold position there and kill those gas probes, but it just says, oh, what the hell, let's get out of here. Sees the natural nexus only now. He's like, ha, I'm way ahead. Ha ha, I'm in such a good position. Your economy is really slow. Little does he know about this or this. And this especially is going to be the big problem. This Oracle does not have enough energy for Revelation. It will in a moment, but if these DTs split up, they're going to get in anyway. The DT is splitting into both bases. Oh, there's only one Oracle for detection, one Revelation to rule them all, but he does have 3 Stargates. If he starts building more Oracles immediately, he may be able to deal with this. Remember, he has a big economy advantage right now. Is the Revelation going to be good? He gets the two DTs in the main. Both get tagged. Both do go down, but there's still 2 DTs running loose in the natural, and Zero has still not started an extra Oracle. There is no detection on the way. He's just waiting, and it's going to be about 35 seconds, 40 seconds before the energy regenerates here on this Oracle. So Zero is in massive trouble. The DTs are just having a party. The Robo only now starts up. And what a way to finish it. Minkata just with the pylon rush into 4 gateways that weren't used into the latest DT rush of all time. But it's actually destroying Zero right now because Zero went for the janky triple Stargate kind of like weird mass air dirty Skytoss play. So this one I think is for all you guys out there that hate playing against Skytoss. These DTs are the spirit of Zerg right now. They're channeling fucking Snoot and Serral and every single Zerg that bloody hates playing against Skytoss. Actually, I think Serral just beats that shit. Minkata, at the same time, is like, what else can I spend my minerals on when I can't build Zealots? I ain't no basic bitch. I'm just going to build cannons behind your mineral line, motherfucker. And those adepts go down in the main base. We got more DTs, more DTs coming in. A whole bunch of dudes cosplaying as Death. They're like, yeah, we're going to wear dark robes and carry sickles and shit. Probably not the most efficient weapons to be carrying in against fucking actual people with guns and lasers, and the cannons are just getting depowered. Oh wow, okay, so that kind of failed. But there's more DTs, and guess what? That Robo's depowered, guys. Oh, and there's no tag energy. There's 2 Oracles out, but there's just no tag energy. More and more DTs warping in. I think Zero's realizing he's got a base trade. He's going to just go across the map. But these DTs are just tearing it up. Oh, rebuild! He's going to rebuild the pylon! There's no way that Minkata can stop these Void Rays, right? Unless he gets, like, a triple overcharge on them or something, and they don't focus fire the pylons. But, like, 4 Void Rays will take down so many cannons and pylons, man, especially with overcharge. More DTs, though, going across the map. I'm pretty sure they're going to kill the buildings just too fast. What can Zero do? Oh, he's got a probe hiding, and he's got 75 minerals, enough to build the most imbalanced unit in the game, the Assimilator. Literally the one where there is just fucking factual proof that assimilators are just OP, man. They just have double hit points for no reason, man. But of course this is a PvP, so both sides get simulators. DT's coming in, cannons destroying this base, DT's tearing up that main, the buildings are going down. Here come the Void Rays, overcharge goes down, does next to no damage. It doesn't even get rid of the shields of a single Void Ray. Oh, I think the Oracle went down actually. The Nexi is going down here in this main base. More pylons going down for Minkata though. And with a lot of energy on that overcharge, Mothership Core will be able to do some nice overcharges. Oh, is he going to drop it? Is he going to drop it? The Void Ray is being very careful right now. They don't want to fight the overcharge, but he's losing all the buildings at home. Zero only has a couple buildings. That Assimilator is not going to last forever. And losing the Oracle, of course, meant losing the only detection on the map. So these 4 Void Rays going to try and take down these next side, do what they can. But I think it's going to be a little bit too little, too late. Minkata here. basically pulled out the drunken brawler style of StarCraft. He's like, my build doesn't really make sense, but I actually have the sickest pylon wall off, which totally slowed you down at the start. And you know what? DTs are always a good choice. I love you, Min Carter. Thank you very much for this this replay. That would be incredible. GG, says Zero. He knows it's over. This last assimilator will be going down momentarily, but I think Zero might even just tap out before that. This Dark Templar just hammering away on that. Even DT Blades take a long time to kill Imbalance, but Minkata wins in the end. Takes it down with the delayed DT push. I friggin' loved that pylon rush at the start. I feel like he was like, oh shit, yeah, I can actually wall in here and it'll look scary. And then he realizes that he doesn't have a Forge or a Cybercore. He's like, spend money? Well done. Thank you very much for the submission. Everyone who submitted your replays today, it was a fun show. I had a lot of fun with these games. They were just so ridiculous. The Nuke Rush especially was just incredibly stupid. I fucking love it. I love it. Nothing like watching first-person view of someone while they're getting absolutely destroyed. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Submit your replays. Send them in by Monday night European time to get them in for next week. If you're a little bit late, it's normally a bit of leniency. Make sure 2 replays per person. And yeah, show us some Obamacare. Babysit those units. I want to see you. What I was talking about before, right? Before I got cut off because that game got ridiculous, was as a Protoss player, you want to be using a Warp Prism to like just save your units. You want to be using Archons and just letting them regenerate over and over again. Healthcare, it's not just about healing your units once they get sick. It's about preventative measures, guys. It's about education. It's about stop the spread of AIDS, like use condoms, that sort of shit. So I'm just saying, protect your units. Treat them the way they deserve to be treated. And if someone's wounded, send them back. Let them regenerate their shields. Give them a few transfuses. If you're a Zerg player, try and pull out your very own Suppy Lisk. You know what? I should just show you guys a little bit of that clip right now. Basically, it ended up being like 20 minutes of both of them on almost no economy, and Suppy had like 20 queens and a few infestors and this one ultra. And every fight, there'd be like 100 supply of bio, and then we'll be like focus firing this ultra while stutter stepping. The ultra's just like, and he's just like getting showered in transfuses all over his face, and it was like a shampoo commercial. It was fucking beautiful. And this ultra just never died this entire game, and eventually Suppy turned it around and came back against Heart, and it was like the stupidest and most disgusting and the biggest, everyone was like, queens are imbalanced moment in all of StarCraft, but it was kind of beautiful at the same time, and I loved it. So send in your replays of all that shit. Thank you very much for hanging out, guys. Don't forget to hug a watermelon, kick a walrus, and of course, punch a cactus to the moon. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye and good night. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Goodbye and good night.